The Finance Minister, Stephen Mboweni, has again rubbished a statement by the ANC Secretary-General, Ace Magashule, that the mandate of the South African Reserve Bank is to be expanded, saying this was not under discussion. Mboweni said it was painful to see people making reckless statements. Nobody is talking about changing the mandate of the Reserve Bank. This is clearly stipulated in the Constitution. I don't understand why the obsession about the central bank all the time, Mboweni said. Why say things that destabilize the market? Mboweni was speaking at Constitutional Hill at the launch of new commemorative coins by the Reserve Bank to mark the country's 25th year of democracy. He said he was being inundated by calls from international media. I am being asked what went wrong at the weekend. What were you people smoking? Mboweni said it had been a long journey to build and stabilize the economy. To see people undermining all of that through reckless statements is very painful. Nobody ever said it was going to be easy, he said. In a tweet, Mboweni indicated that government sets the mandate for the SARB. There is no quantitative easing thing here. The primary mandate of the SA Reserve Bank is to protect the value of the currency in the interest of balanced economic growth and development. Mboweni joins the ANC's head of economic transformation, Enoch Godongwana, who said in a statement on Tuesday night of the 4th of June 2019 that there was no decision by the ANC to expand the mandate of the Reserve Bank. Godongwana said it was inaccurate that quantitative easing was on the ANC agenda. In a media briefing on Tuesday, Magashule announced that the ANC would instruct the government to consider forming a task team to explore quantitative easing measures to address intergovernmental debts, to make funds available for developmental purposes. The ANC NEC Lekgotla agreed to expand the mandate of the SA Reserve Bank beyond price stability to include growth and employment, Magashule said. Godongwana said, a National Executive Committee Lekgotla was not a decision-making body. Speaking to radio host Stephen Grootes on SAFM on Wednesday the 5th of June 2019, Godongwana said, Magashule's statement was inaccurate. We've been debating this issue about the mandate of the Reserve Bank for a while. From the National General Council in 2015 to Nasrec in 2017, and we closed that debate. So no other structure can take such a decision and overrule the decision of the conference, said Godongwana. He also remarked that there was an obsession with the South African Reserve Bank within the ANC, because this was not the first time a discussion on the body caused so much discord. In a follow-up interview with the station's Krivani Pillay, ANC national spokesperson, Pule Mabe, explained that the Lekgotla was merely a platform of conversations held by the ANC with its various stakeholders, and that Tuesday's media briefing was used to communicate the outcome of those conversations. According to Mabe, the resolutions that were outlined should not be confused with policy objectives. There is nothing untoward, said by the Lekgotla, which will change the way the SARB operates as things stand now, said Mabe. The spokesperson acknowledged the different viewpoints, which were being shared in the media by those within the party. What we need to be avoiding is to make sure that we don't speak past each other, he added. The debate, which was sparked on social media, led by Finance Minister Stephen Grootes, who was also a Reserve Bank governor in the past, had to resort to Facebook due to Twitter's character limit, in an effort to get his point across. These are the statements of Mboweni. What is this obsession with the South African Reserve Bank? I am now reaching a point of total exasperation with this continued attacks and obsession with the South African Reserve Bank. I have explained on many occasions the purposes and functions of the South African Reserve Bank. What is the issue? What is the problem you want to solve? You blame the Reserve Bank for everything. Water, unemployment, electricity, growth. No people, no. Here is the economic policy architecture. The Constitution says that the mandate of the South African Reserve Bank is to protect the value of the currency in the interests of balanced and sustainable growth in the Republic. Then there is this. The South African Reserve Bank operates independently without fear, favour or prejudice, provided that there is regular consultations with the Minister of Finance. Done. Read carefully. The PFM clarifies the role of the Minister of Finance and the National Treasury. I quote in extenso, Section 5, Establishment. A National Treasury is hereby established, consisting of the Minister, who is the head of the National Treasury, and the Minister as the head of the National Treasury, takes the policy and other decisions of the National Treasury, except those decisions taken as a result of a delegation or instruction in terms of Section 10. Further, in the fundamentally critical Section 6, the PFM says, Functions and Powers. The National Treasury must promote the national government's fiscal policy framework and the coordination of macroeconomic policy. Coordinate intergovernmental financial and fiscal relations. The point that is normally missed in the public conversations is that in law, the Minister of Finance is actually, in terms of Section 6 of the PFM, responsible for the coordination of macroeconomic policy in the whole government. It is a very serious matter. In fact, correctly put, it is the Ministry of Finance and Economic Coordination by law. Now therefore, let us leave the South African Reserve Bank alone to pursue its mandate without fear, favour or prejudice. Let us focus on microeconomic restructuring to grow the economy. Let us stop shouting at business and embrace them as partners in economic growth, investment, and job creation. Let us embrace all farmers, black and white, to grow our agriculture. Last year agricultural exports were at about $11 billion. Jobs right there. I rest my case. Regards. Botito. The 4th of June 2019. Killarney, Johannesburg, Gauteng Province, South Africa. Please check in the description box below for the links to the sources of this report. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share and subscribe.